Smoke weed every day.
Creep with me as I crawl from the hood.
Paranormal. 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 Paranormal.
Creep with me.
Paranormal.
Creep with me. Creep with me.
Paranormal.
Creep with me. Creep with me.
Paranormal.
Creep with me. Creep with me. Creep with me.
Paranormal Hunt.
Who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this?
Paranormal Hood.
Who the fuck is this? Paranormal Hood.
If you're feeling lucky, jump, then press your luck.
Creep with me as I crawl from the hood.
We have paranormal voice off the hood.
Creep with me as I crawl from the hood.
Jiggy on the hoodie.
Creep with me as I crawl from the hood.
You're listening to Paranormal Hood Live Radio with the sound of DJ Ron Blanchard. Paranormal Hood.
This is Paranormal Hood. Jiggy on the hoodie. Ain't afraid of no ghosts.
Creep with me as I crawl through the hood.
Paranormal, baby. Here's how we doing it, Paranormal Hood.
Paranormal Hunt.
Paranormal Hood.
Smoke weed every day.
Keeping it on lockdown. All World is in the building.
Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the buckle up. I'ma show you where it's at. We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4-5s from the strap. Psilocybin driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Takes a color, seeing sound with a crystalline. Turning nothing into something when we out the mind. Vandalize the lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots at this proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but our vision keep us phantom. Phantom black man, ghost writing in a pentagram. I'm from the place where our thoughts meet the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy unfold. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared to die, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to rise, step into the I gotta hold on to this feeling. I'll be seeing visions through the folds of the prism. Projecting all wishes, anything I want is given. Paranormal vision, you can call it supervision. Control the superstition, make them wonder how we do it. They seen us in the mud, now we out here making music with the paranormal movement that's stronger than what you deal with. If Jesus was just a fraud, then hallelujah for Judas. Caesar is not the mob, so it just had to be Brutus. They hate when we on our job, cause persecution is useless. Proof that what we doing is more than just making music. Utilizing the truth, drop it off in the hood, showing what's really good. The feeling is understood. We know just what it means to get it by all means. Supreme beings moving, watch reality explode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared to die, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to rise, step into the portal.
It's my theme music. Every good hero should have some.
20,000 police in the whole town. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
Shit.
Smoke weed every day.
From Boston to outer space, we're gonna take you all over the place. So sit back and enjoy the ride, because this is Paranormal Hood Live.
All right. You're gonna learn today.
Just mad cause your ass is old. Hold up. Wait.
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
Fuck off.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
That's a huge bitch.
We are the paranormal voice of
This is Billy Carson, aka Forbidden Knowledge, and you're listening to Paranormal Hood Live Radio. They are the paranormal voice of the hood.
God damn it! We lost. We fucking super lost, man. Tell them, Cody. Tell them what time it is. I don't believe you people.
What do you need, you people?
What do you mean, you people?
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose.
Good day, sir.
What's good, hoodies? Welcome to Thursday night. This is Paranormal Hood Live. We're live and direct in the God of Knowledge Studios. In case you didn't know and you're joining us for the first time, I'm Jiggy.
Hey. Whoa. What was that? Channeling Fat Albert or something there. I'm smoking. I'm not Fat Albert, obviously.
I tried to do Fat Albert. I tried to imitate Jamal because he was a heavier set African American I used to smoke marijuana with. And he would come up and he was like Fat Albert. Hey. So I tried to do it, guys. I didn't get the laugh.
I'm a big fan of Bill Cosby.
He taught me about the pudding pop. He gave me one once.
He's got a really interesting philosophy.
I don't remember the rest of the night after that. It was interesting. I woke up with corn rolls and smoking blunts. There was fried chicken and Kool-Aid all around. There was some watermelon too. I was in a project. It was scary. I had never been in a project before. But yeah. That's how it goes, Shane.
But welcome to the Lazy Clown Shit Show.
What's up, you fucking stoner losers? Every last one of you. You guys are over here and you have a lot of choices tonight, so thank you for being here. We feel special. Spud White, what goes on? Genocide. Jelly Beans. Free Bird, what's good, brother? Out of Mind. If anybody cool K from around the way. I need a... What's up? Is it Justic NYC? What's good? Smoking your caps? Anybody else I missed? KB, what's good? How's Tejas? 6 drops. All right, I think that's it for now. We got it? All right, we're cool. What's good, folks? When I came in, I was trying to let y'all see the back of my sweatshirt because it basically says, fuck around and find out. You feel me? But, yeah, thank you to Willie Mike for we actually got this when I was in Oakland. I thought it was a huge statement, you know. As soon as I saw it, it said, fuck around and find out. This kind of popped for me. You get what I'm saying? This kind of, I felt like I needed to have it, that it needed to be seen, you know. These motherfuckers fuck around a lot, but they don't find out. But anyway, another Thursday night. The End Times Madness is gripping all these motherfuckers. But the irony of it is the End Time Madness seems to be gripping the same fucking people pushing the same bullshit. As I said, and I keep saying, folks, over and over again, I'm 51 years old. I've been hearing about the end times, the rapture, revelations, the end of the world, the second coming of Jesus, the comets are coming, you know, hell bob, all these things are going to destroy us, earthquakes, hurricanes, the Middle Earth people are going to come and take over, the aliens are coming down. It's just been my whole life. I've not been concerned about the end times at all. Especially at this age, like, what the fuck am I worried about the end times for? I don't know how much longer I got on this fucking planet. I'm gonna spend my days worrying about when it's gonna end. Okay, based on these fucking ass clowns. Okay, seems legit. I'm all about that life. No, I'm not about that life. I'm about fucking living and enjoying the fuck out of life. Nobody knows when they're gonna die. You're gonna plan ahead. Well, all you want. Good luck.
They're fear mongers. They can't sell you shit if you're not afraid of fucking, you know, something.
It's all stupid fear-based fucking fear porn. Scaring the fuck out of people. And scaring the fuck out of people who should know better. I mean, if you've lived a fucking healthy, beautiful, good life, even if you've lived an okay life, maybe you've lived a bad life, but that's what you gravitate towards, like more bullshit. Like you've become aware, become conscious as you've gotten older, become smart as you're supposed to get smart as you get older, and you fall into that trap. You go to Conscious Life Expo or Contact in the Desert and hear Corey Good or David Wilcox or Billy Carson, any one of these motherfuckers speak, and you're enamored with what they're saying. You believe it? With no research, with nothing? The same motherfuckers who spend their whole life talking about question everything. Question the government. Question the teacher. Question the police. Question the EMTs. Question the bus driver. Question everything. Question the guy who works at the corner store. He could be a bad guy. But you don't question these.
But you can't question them.
No, you can't. They're the anointed ones. They're all special. They're above and beyond the rest of us. We can't even hope to begin to reach the capacities they have in this world. None of us have been taken away as kids. Nothing. We didn't get to be super special soldiers. We didn't
research everything.
But then when you do research and you question, well, y'all know how that shit goes.
Oh, no, you can trust me. You can trust me. Yeah, don't worry.
Yeah. Remember Stranger Danger your parents used to tell you about? These motherfuckers are stranger danger. They may not snatch you as shit as kids. I'm not calling them any of that type of stuff. I'm just saying they're stranger danger because the shit that they pull, the shit that they talk about, the shit that they push is dangerous. We've seen what it can grow into. We know what it can grow into. Trust the stupid plans, letters of the alphabet, and all this type of shit. It just exponentially has grown into stupidity.
I mean, look at fucking Good over there, and his fucking can't call it a super spreader event because there was, you know what I mean. But
there was nobody there.
As mini spreader event, shit, getting everybody fucking sick. Now we don't know, but what if somebody died from that or something? You know what I mean?
They didn't tell you.
We would have never know. Nobody would know. Corey probably wouldn't even know or whatever. The people, because the type of people that were there, as we've seen, you know, they're all, it's not real. It's just a cold. It's cold. What are you doing with that tube? Oh, it's sticking down my throat. Oh, you like all these pharmaceuticals now, everybody? Idiots. So yeah, it's dangerous. It's dangerous, you know. And you got fucking Wilcox up there cheering on fucking politicians responsible for fucking insurrections and stuff. And
yeah, I was there. I got to hang out. You know, I didn't meet 45, but I know some people who know some people who know some people, and I stay at the hotel. So I got to say about that. Yeah.
So
dangerous bullshit. All of them. All of them. Anybody pushing this shit is just dangerous at this point. It's not what the world needs. We don't need to be waiting on nobody else to come and save us. Let's save ourselves. Let's just fucking learn how to be smarter. And then maybe
but like really, let's really not any of the fake fucking free energy, hover car, fucking stupid fucking shit that these fucking batteries that Billy's making and whatever. You know, like let's really, you know, like let's do some real fucking shit. Not any of this fucking fantasy fucking garbage, you know what I mean? That these fucking idiots come up with.
Mass meditations led by
things
fucking
that
idiots
they think is fucking evidence.
It's the anti-madness. The world's about to end. We're going through it, guys. This is it.
Well, if it's the anti-madness and stuff, all your courses should be free. You should be willing to help these people who you're trying to been paying you for years to ascend and stuff like that. Shouldn't you be preparing them for that? Shouldn't everything be free? It's like, guys, this is it. It's the end game. This is what we've been waiting for. I don't need anything else from you. What we need to do is just get together, whatever works we got to do to ascend, however we're going to get there. If we got to go to the Ascend airport, the helipad, the boat, whatever the fuck you go to ascend.
Listen up, everybody. We need 144,000 light workers. Yeah. We're a little bit short right now, so I'm going to give everybody a crash course for free and stuff. Let's get these light worker numbers up.
Is it safe to smoke here? Of course it's safe to smoke here.
No, this is a no smoking zone. We don't allow smoking here.
Yeah, that's right. Only we can smoke, okay?
Yes, the law allows us to permit as we're entertainers.
Yeah.
And entertaining on stages and whatnot.
Yeah.
This is scripted.
Yep. This isn't even really marijuana. It's oregano. I like that, Bee Gees. That was just for you. It's not even real. It's all an act, folks. We're not even really weed heads. We just use it as a gimmick. It's our shtick. Smoke on, 6 inch. Smoke on. The good thing most people don't even know or care about. True. I mean, in the big scheme of things, it's irrelevant. The problem is that a community or field, whatever you want to call this, that most people are researching, trying to find answers to weird things that have happened to them, whatever, they come across this muck. You know, the Wilcoxes, the Goods, the Van Danikins, the George Norries, the fucking Greers, the Ikes, the Angeles. Now, you can just name fucking the Emery Smiths. The list just goes on and on and on and on. And it's just harder to fucking try to find any truth or reality based on these idiots just fucking filling up the airways with stupidity.
Stupidity, fucking sexism, racism, homophobia. I mean, it goes on and on and on. And it's not just from the white ones doing it. We're going to hear in a little bit. Again, Mr. Billy Carson. I mean,
no, once you go black. That's what he's doing. He wants. I guess now
he's trying to date Candace Owen or something. Right. I don't know what the fuck he's.
Stacey Dash, maybe.
Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about?
One of these chicks. He's out there. I just don't get it. Like his money has not been made. I'm sorry, I don't see a percentage of his money being made in the black community. And now all of a sudden you're going to turn your fucking back on the people who've been giving you this money this whole time? And is it based on your relationships now with the people like Dame Dash and stuff you're doing business with? Are you hoping to captivate that audience, the hip hop community, the black community, and bring them into this community? Because as I've said before, I've been to tons of these events, and I'm sorry, I'm not being an ass. It's not that it has to be that way, but there's not a lot of people who look like me at these events. So is that what he's trying to do, is maybe create a subculture within it that he can control and be the top dog and be the face of it for the black community, and then he can rise in the ranks his own way, have his own little fucking things, and have him and young Pharaoh and whoever fucking other idiots he can come up there and
Dude,
speak.
he's gonna be talking to fucking, what is it, Chris Daltrey? Is that fucking about manifesting? Wasn't that dude on like American Idol or some
Chris,
shit?
Yeah, it was America's Got Talent, maybe one of them. Some shit.
One of those fucking shows. Some fucking, it's like a country singer or something now. Like, what the fuck?
I don't even remember him being that good, to be honest with you. But whatever. But I mean, again, even okay. So he went the not typical way to become a famous. I guess you can consider him a famous singer. And he did it through whatever those fucking shows and stuff are. That does not mean that somebody else is going to follow that blueprint and manifest, getting to the level
he manifested his own destiny.
No, he didn't. Those fucking judges manifested his destiny by voting that motherfucker on to win. Yeah,
it's the powers.
Because as a kid, he always thought, "I'm going to be on
it's
America's
the powers
Got
of
Talent
the
one day and
It's the
win."
powers of the universe, man. They made me who I am. I'm Chris Daughtry. I'm the universe. I'm special.
Man, I'm gonna hook up with Billy Cass.
Billy Carson, he taught me how to be special.
Yeah, follow that blueprint. Good luck.
We're all special.
Did anybody win that car yet? When's that car? How's that fucking Ghost, whatever it is? Anybody win that yet? The Rolls Royce Ghost? Who won that shit? Did he sell his 50,000 tickets, whatever? Yeah. What up, Rogue? Because it's still up there. I looked earlier. That contest is still up there. You can still fucking buy a ticket.
So if he doesn't ever sell enough tickets, does everybody else get their money back?
Yo no sé nada. Yo no sé.
Oh, no. Because they got their 6 months free.
Oh, that's right. Well, no. See, what happened was when you bought that ticket, we gave you the thing. But now because you didn't, you had to pay for the subscription. You didn't read the bylaws. See the little print down there that says, read? You didn't read that. Because there's some shit in there that you should have read. Because now we get to keep your money. Good luck. All these motherfuckers living in fucking shacks and shit. Yeah, I'm going to get me a Ghost and be whipping that shit. Okay. And then he literally tells people, well, no, the smart move, the G move is to sell it. You turn around and sell it. Okay. Why not just give cash away then, Billy? If this is about the money, then just give cash away, Billy. Why not give the value as cash now, of course, because they're going to pay your car off. Probably still got fucking car notes on it and shit.
I'd really like to know what charity this is for.
It's
because
for,
in Florida,
it's underprivileged kids. That's what he says. It's for underprivileged children. Okay, that's all that matters. It's for the kids.
So when y'all out there reporting fucking Wilcox's fucking thing, you go report this scam because it's really illegal in Florida. Fucking like extremely illegal to be doing what he's doing in Florida and most other states, but in Florida it's really bad.
Spud Wife, are you still here?
No, Jack burned the fucking house down and shit. And he fucking turned into a monster and everything and went crazy.
Who?
She said she's watching Jack. I don't know. I'm talking about Jack from The Incredibles.
Oh, that
the
I
baby.
didn't know what Jack was. I was like, okay. I remember now.
I don't know who her Jack is. Maybe she's referring to her kid as the devil like that.
She posted a picture of Billy, I guess, is doing a tour to Egypt again or some shit.
Yeah.
And she was comparing the prices and stuff he charged and how much the actual thing is and how much,
Oh, yeah.
you can make off of that type of shit.
We looked at that shit before.
Yeah.
It's fucking, that's how he goes and stuff. Just like, what's his name? Brian Forrest. Yeah, that's how he goes to fucking all these places all around the world. He says, I'm going to give you a tour and stuff. And we're putting together this tour group and everybody pays fucking like 3 times the amount of what it actually costs so that him and whoever else Brian wants to go gets to go for free and everything. And you just travel all over the place because everybody else is paying for it. And he sits there and tells you fucking stupid bullshit stories about alien fucking skulls and everything like that.
And inside this pyramid behind me, inside of it that I can't get you into because I'm toothed, but for some reason I can't open up this motherfucking pyramid. It don't recognize me yet. the software hasn't updated yet. When it updates, when I come back, it's gonna open up. It's gonna see 2. But if we're gonna stand outside this pyramid like you could do with any other fucking tour you could have done on yourself, and I'm gonna tell you a bunch of bullshit ass stories. Yeah, good luck. Waste your time. Like the back of the thing says, fuck around and find out. You better off just taking a random tour and going over there and find real tour guides. And we know that he finds the fucking village idiot, not the village elders, to tell his stories. I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't got shit all set up over there. So yeah, when these gullible Americans come over here, I'm gonna need you to tell them some lies, okay? This is the story you're gonna tell them. It's gonna fit our story, and I'm gonna give you $100 US. Okay? Ain't no pesos. This is $100 US. You know how much that's worth? A lot. Shams and scams. Listen to this, Negro. He got the key to the city. They gave him the key to the shitty.
Start that right there. Oh, yeah, come on, fucking shitty ass fucking headphones. So hopefully this is a video we can hear here. This is a video we can hear here. Why is it showing all that shit? What am I doing? Am I showing the wrong thing? What the fuck is going on here?
Don Shipley, ex-Navy SEAL, called out Cassidy and Wilcox.
There we go. Now we got it. It's the key to the city.
Yeah, here you go, folks. It's the key to the shit. Want to get shit on? Waste your money.
This symbol right here is the key to the universe. This is right here.
This opens up the pyramids.
Everything is right here. This is a magic key. This is a great Anunnaki key to the world and the universe.
They gave it to me when I was a kid.
I tried to open the pyramid and somebody else tried to stick something in there and it broke it off in there, so my key doesn't work anymore.
There's gum in the keyhole.
It's gum or something.
Someone put some gum in the keyhole. Put it.
They stuffed the banana in there.
See, my key won't even go in no more. Look. See?
You see him? He's pointing like he knows fucking how to read hieroglyphics and shit.
He learned that when
Look,
he was a kid. When
bird, blue, avians, Anunnaki. The blue avians were Anunnakis, everybody.
They were black whites.
You got magical powers within you.
Learn teachings handed down as I walk around like a clown in town.
From the Brotherhoods of the White Knights. Not only is Billy the president. Now, you see that picture right there? I don't think he's going to talk about this in this one and shit. It's not what you think it is. If you read that whole entire script that's above this wall right here, that goes above the entrance to this doorway, you read it along and stuff, and then all of a sudden you're like, tank, airplane, helicopter, and then you continue reading along. Does that seem like it makes sense? Because nothing before that has anything to do with tanks and helicopters, and nothing after that has to do with tanks and helicopters and fucking spaceships.
Thank you for posting that out of mind.
But yeah, that's just, evidence right there that the Anunnaki, they were here with their spaceships and tanks and helicopters. Oh, and their boats. Don't forget about their speedboats.
All about them boats and hoes.
They were here fighting. They were fighting the bees. You see the bees there?
Killer bees. Wu-Tang killer bees on a swarm, yo.
The fuck.
Throw them W's up.
Well, yeah, the killer bees were here, and the Anunnaki saved us with their tanks.
Raekwon, Method Man, Ghostface, You God, Old Dirty Bastard. They was all there fighting the good fight, son. The killer bees.
But the Anunnaki.
RZA, Gizza. They were up from the 36 chambers of that motherfucking pyramid. Huh? See, y'all didn't know that the Wu-Tang Clan is real shit.
Yeah, Wu-Tang ain't nothing to fuck with.
That's right. That's why Billy's about
the universe will be revealed.
Let me take that Michael Jackson picture.
Master teacher.
Disaster teacher. Aster teacher.
When did you get a degree in fucking teaching, dude?
When he went to MIT.
Oh yeah.
Remember he was there for
Oh
2
yeah. Oh
days.
yeah. Yeah.
He's so smart. He learned.
Master teacher.
Good luck.
Oh, he's only Billy Carson down here, not Master Teacher. Oh, what the fuck?
Written evidence of the Anunnaki engaging mankind. One of the reasons why I think the Emerald Tablets grabbed my attention was because of these few verses right here.
All right, right off the bat, first things out of his mouth is just all bullshit. Written evidence of Anunnaki.
You're an idiot.
From the Emerald Tablets.
Epic fail.
Of Thoth. They're the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Not just any Emerald Tablets. They Thoth.
So obviously when he was at MIT becoming a master teacher, he didn't learn what evidence is. A fucking fantasy story written by some fucking dude in the 1930s or whatever fucking year it was, who was part of the fucking Ku Klux Klan, is not evidence of fucking aliens at all. I mean, not the Ku Klux Klan. I'm sorry. I apologize. The Brotherhood of the White Knights.
You sure there were no black knights? Maybe they just wore white robes and they just wore white clothing, but they may have
Still waiting for them aliens.
They coming.
Jesus, you coming?
I'm coming.
Okay, let's hear about this written evidence. And so that means that the Bible is written evidence that the Bible is real. Then,
But he says, but then because he kind of.
I got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle book upstairs. My kid likes to read every night before bed. So is that written evidence that the Ninja Turtles really fought the Krang?
Yeah,
and the Shredder,
the Master Splinter, the Rat.
And
that was
Epcot
real.
Center is not really Epcot Center. That's a Technodrome. That's the Turtles. That wasn't fought in New York. They did that. You know, they made it in New York for the comic and everything. It was really down in Florida, and they
Yeah, that makes sense. It was swamp.
Yeah.
Swamp Rat.
They changed some things in the written history of the world of Ninja Turtles.
Because they're really incredible. As soon as you go start in tablet 1, you have evidence of a great flood. Over the world then broke the great waters, drowning and sinking, changing.
Another one. Okay, this is all of this bullshit is just ripping off the Bible. Anybody who studies the fucking Bible or knows about the Bible and how the Bible is bullshit, and there was never a great fucking flood. They covered the fucking earth and the mountains and all the other fucking shit. And Noah didn't sail around on a boat. Noah wasn't an Anunnaki in a spaceship or whatever the fuck this dude is about to say. There was no, the only evidence of a great flood is, again, a fantasy novel called The Bible and fantasy tablets, Emerald Tablet, fucking whatever the fuck.
But Noah, then
he
took
white supremacist fucking Clyde Dogan.
The animals had to. He took 2 lions though.
Not fucking Brotherhood White Knight Maurice fucking Dorrell, aka fucking white supremacist Clyde Dogan.
Those are called your token Negroes, or aka house niggas.
Changing Earth's balance until only the Temple of Light was left standing on the great mountain of Undal, still rising out of the water. Some there who were living saved from the rush of the fountains. So we're now talking about a situation here where another flood account is being recorded, but extremely long ago, extremely farther back.
Oh yes, because I saw the dates. They were written right there on your thing. That is the translation of the Emerald Tablets, right? Y'all saw the dates. I mean, I can go back here a little bit, but there's no dates. There's no evidence for anything. There's nothing to indicate that this was an extremely long before the Bible flood. That this. But hey, hold on, we got the Emerald Tablet over there somewhere. Nope. Yeah. So yeah, because it's not real. The real actual Emerald Tablet that was translated in Arabic and then later on by Sir Isaac Newton and everything like that is 13 lines. It's not 13 tablets or anything like that. It's really simple. That they're quick little sentences. It's nothing really all that, you know what I mean? It's some, you know, it's interesting. You know, it's kind of, you know, some stuff, you know, maybe might be good, but it's nothing profound and world changing and gonna show you magical powers or anything. But then you have this fucking bullshit here, which we've gone over before, was written by Claude Dogan, aka Maurice Dorel, fucking Grand Wizard of the Brothers of the White Hood Temple Knights, or whatever the fuck they are.
They're not Negroes.
It's the Grand Dragon.
See, Billy did. He infiltrated them. See, and so the Dorel, he infiltrated them, and they didn't know it was under them robes. Like, you know, the black dude that infiltrated the cake, the black character. You know what I'm saying? So that's what they did. They didn't know what was going on, and they manipulated them.
Well, see, back when this originally came out, when Claude Dugan and stuff, because he's white, and everybody else in the story back then is white. And so Billy came along. So I don't know what if. I don't know. I don't know where Billy got. I don't.
He's the infiltrator.
Maybe because when he was reading all that Sitchin and shit when he was a kid, you know, going to the library to learn about aliens, and that's where he learned about aliens, and you know, because Sitchin and fucking Bondanikin, you know, they're all about that racist bullshit, and then Billy is like, oh yeah, they're talking about me. That means I'm an alien. I'm Anunnaki, son.
Yeah.
What's up, yo? Won't kill me broke. I don't know how he gets. I don't know, and it gets.
You got to remember, this is the people he spent his time around all these years. Von Daniken, George Norrie, all these different fucking people sitting at these fucking conferences, sucking that shit in, and then spinning his own yarn from it. It's easy enough to do. And then he uses this stuff with people who don't know that fucking Von Daniken and Sitchin and all these fucking people are fucking idiots. Hear this shit and read this shit, and it looks
not
legit.
A sellout.
Seems legit.
Selling his people out.
Yep, selling himself out.
Selling himself out. Selling his people out.
This dude don't care about nobody but himself.
Nobody.
That's it.
Don't give a fuck.
He don't care about ascension. He doesn't care about black folks doing better and all this type of stuff. He cares about making money. That's what the bottom line is. There's always a dollar sign attached to everything that this dude does.
Again, if the Emerald Tablets had and they just revealed the final tablet and stuff, the world-changing stuff that nobody could know before and everything like that, he would be teaching all this stuff for free. But he's not. So he has
naive thought was possible. I had no clue until I read this that there was a great flood that far ago that even covered up mountains.
I read Bambi, and I had no clue that animals could talk before I read that book.
Hey, before I read the X-Men, I didn't know that people could have their minds read. I didn't know people were telepathetic. And then Professor X came along and just changed my whole view of humanity. Read your mind.
No, it's amazing. It's amazing. Winnie the Pooh. That's a true story. Never knew that stuff was true until I read it in that story.
Even Eeyore?
Yeah, all of it. It's
Christopher
true.
Robbins?
Yeah. Stuffed animals come to life in the forests and eat honey and shit, real food, carrots and stuff. They farm, fly around. It's real. It's all documented in the book.
Mm-hmm. I read that book.
Christopher Robin, you know, it's real shit.
Called to me then the master saying, gather ye my people, take them by the arts ye have learned, far across the waters, until you reach the land of the hairy barbarians, dwelling in the caves of the desert. Follow there the plan that ye know of. So now the word is kind of recited. His dad Thought Me, who's also Enki, tells him, gather your crew together. I'm sending you on a mission. Go out there to the desert where the people who survived, he's calling them barbarians.
The fuck is he talking about?
There's some people in the desert who survived, but they call them barbarians. So Enki.
But this happened way before the Bible, right?
Right. But they had to gather their peoples together and be like, yo,
Has
we
nothing
going
to do
to-
with the Bible, right?
No, but, huh?
This happened a long time before the Bible, everybody.
Now, so obviously a couple of generations must have passed, and we must have fallen back into a low level of civilization. Right now, if there's a
Again, I don't see any dates up there. I don't see nothing that's indicating any amounts of time. I haven't heard anything about time. But he's saying, obviously, that a couple generations have passed, and that's why they're this way. What? The earth was flooded for that long, and the generations passed, and they became hairy barbarians? Fuck you talking about?
an EMP pulse that knocks out all electronics. We'd be disconnected from communication globally and even locally. And eventually, if we can't fix these microchips and all the electronic devices, we're going to have to go back to other older archaic methods of survival, planting, growing, harvesting our own food, things like that. And if we can't figure out a solution, if we can't figure out how to fix these devices, what will happen is another generation will come that won't know anything about microchips and processors. And then another generation will come that don't even know microprocessor chips even existed. And by the time you get to the third generation, they don't even know a cell phone existed.
All right, stop, dude. Just fucking stop. That's not how fucking life works. It doesn't fucking work that way. Never in the fucking history of fucking man has there ever been like, oh, we just forgot everything. The flood. The flood happened and we forgot everything. We don't know what's going on. We're looking at all this stuff around us. We're like, how does it work? What does this thing do? What is this? It doesn't. What? I don't. I just forgot. My grandfather, he must have known. Maybe, I don't know, but he's not around anymore. So we forgot. Now we just live in caves and we rub sticks together and we got to start all over again in a couple thousand years again. I'll know how to use this stuff around here, but it won't be here by then because it's going to magically all disappear. Everything, all the technology just magically disappeared during the flood.
Oh, you know what happened? Because the earth is flat when it was the flood.
It got washed
it all
all
into
over.
space.
All over, and then everything else it didn't. It just rusted and turned to dust.
Right.
Yeah, so there's no evidence of it anywhere at all.
It flew out into space. It flew to the sun.
It's just we all forgot. I mean, all the electricity, everything stopped working. All the technology stopped working, and we were just like, "Oh man, we can't fix this stuff now, so we'll just have to be stupid."
That water just wiped it all away.
That's how fucking stupid this fucking dude is. Like and anybody who's sitting there is like, oh no, because people really think, oh, this is good stuff. Because if you go read the comments and stuff, it's like,
Who left the downvote on this?
Yeah, it's the comments. The comments are great.
Right.
Nobody can put this stuff together like Billy. Oh my God, Billy, we love you. I'm so like without your knowledge, I don't know where I'd be right now.
Well, technically, didn't Von Daniken and Sitchin put it together first? I mean, he didn't
Whoever found the tablets first and
put
everything,
the shit together. And he's just doing some fucking reboot.
Somebody shit in a bag, and now Billy's just lighting it on fire.
He's adding himself into the equation. I represent the Anunnaki. See, that's what y'all don't know. See, they were talking about me because I'm Tooth.
This is how you fall down in a cyclical civilization that we have the rise and fall. Gathered I then my people and entered into the great ship of the master. Now here's what made me want to stay on these tablets. Upward we rose into the morning. He got into a ship that went up, not out. That's what caught me. Instantly I
Yeah, that right there, I would have been like, "Oh shit! Yeah, wow, this right here, whoo!" He got into a ship that went up, and I was like, "That right there, I know this is real." This is real.
Recognized technology. They got into a spaceship or a craft that flies. Dark beneath us lay the temple. So there's
Yes, because they're speaking the way they're speaking right now and everything like that, and not indicating that, up could indicate some other fucking direction. Maybe he got up and then went on the ship, you know what I mean? Something, whatever, because they're all like, ye, hey, all merry fucking followers, go to the barbarian land and see what's going on. But, there's nothing, but he said get on a ship and go up. So that just automatically means it's technology, it's a spaceship, and they're flying.
Seems legit.
I mean, holy fuck. It doesn't get any more Jeff Goldblum and fucking Independence Day than that. I mean, wow. Did you just see how it, holy fuck, he just,
give it a call.
Out of fucking nowhere. Boom, he manifested. They're flying in spaceships right there before your very eyes. Because it says up. Right there, I saw the word up, and I was like, oh, wow. I knew right then they had some technology, and they're flying through space.
No.
Oh, my God, I can't believe
And Conan was leading the barbarians. Conan, all right? Arnold Schwarzenegger. He was the leader of the barbarians, so they had to go negotiate with him, and they had to fight him and shit like that.
Up, that could only mean that they're flying on a spaceship.
Yeah. Go up ye yonder.
And put the sails up or anything. There's nothing else at all could have been going up at all. There's nothing at the sun going up and they're sailing away. Nothing, none of that. Nope. It indicates the word up. If you read up in anything, it is aliens. It is aliens and alien technology. So you got to believe it. Okay. That movie Up. Yeah. Right there. I rest my case right there. The whole fucking thing. That is an alien spaceship. It's all
Congratulations,
right
Billy.
there.
You figured it out, Billy. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Or should we thank those?
Because
before
TV
you
and
move
movies and
the
stuff, that's just documentaries of,
Right. Seems legit.
real stuff. And
Yeah.
so yes, Up now
Mm-hmm.
is a documentary of spaceships.
Up and up.
Because
Hi, BG's dad.
BG's dad's up. What's up, BG's dad?
He's listening with BG's.
They're obviously in the air. They're in the sky because they have a temple beneath them while they're in this ship. Vanished from Earth until the time appointed. So now they're in space. That's when I said, okay. I said, how long?
Hold on, because I can read it right here. I don't see space anywhere in there. I don't see anything that would indicate space. They're in space now. Okay, but I forgot he's a master teacher.
Yeah.
He's the only one who knows about this stuff. So
Master
I
teacher.
guess we have to take his word for it. But I don't know. It resonates with me. I get a gut feeling. I think this is the real deal here.
I'm all in now.
The universe.
I'm all into these tablets because this is an incredible story. Who could fabricate a story like this?
Carl Sagan, George Lucas. Can I go on and on?
Anybody can fucking fat. Claude Dugan, aka Maurice
My granddaughter.
Doral.
I mean,
Anybody?
who can't come up with some shit like that at this point? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, human beings aren't smart enough to come up with anything like this. Human beings aren't storytellers. We don't tell incredible stories.
We didn't just fucking start out living life by a fire telling stories and shit.
Star Trek never existed. Star Wars never existed. None of this
Our mundane existence, and so all of a sudden somebody's like, oh yeah, I was out today and I saw a big huge fucking beast and I fucking fought it to death, and then people are like, whoa, that's crazy, tell me more. Yeah, I had big teeth and spikes on them and everything, and I picked up a stick and then I found a rock and I made this technology.
On the way here, right? I must have went to a portal because I pulled into my coffee and it was Funkin' Donuts. And I was like, what the fuck? And it's the same one I go to whenever I come here. So I was like, yo, I'm in another dimension. But then when I got back here, it went back to Dunkin'.
Because there's a portal right there. My door's a portal.
Oh, that's what it was. See,
So it brought you back in here, back to the real,
Funkin' Donuts.
It's the doors like in the Matrix. You open it, and one time it's one thing, and you turn the key the other way, it's another thing. And
Them donuts were funky. Wow, these stories are great. Who could write this shit? Like you said, who could do it?
I mean, shit, you can't make this up, could you? Nobody could make this up. This is not anything anybody on earth could have made up. Not at all. Nobody. Nope. No. None of
Dumbass
these
human
words.
beings.
None of this stuff. None of this. Yeah.
We're not entertaining enough to do this.
Right.
Seems legit.
Yeah. It's funny how the Emerald Tablets only talk about the great cities that were known or supposedly known of at the time of when the Emerald Tablets were written. But not any of the stuff that we know about today. You know, the Egypt's there, you know, Atlantis.
I told you the whole view of how that shit has changed even in my lifetime. They used to show that shit like you couldn't get. They used to make it seem like to get to the fucking pyramid,
You gotta
have to
cross
take
the
a-
desert.
No, you gotta take a plane from here and them old prop planes, and then you gotta stop and take a train, and then you gotta
And you
take
gotta get a
fucking camel
camel.
rides and shit. And you're out in the middle of the desert. There's nobody around. And then as I get older, they start to actually show the full view. And this is a fucking city right there, like literally right there. But they used to make everything seem like it was
It's like a
impossible
5-minute
to
bus
get to.
ride.
The impossible mission to get to the.
No, at least
pyramid.
like Machu Picchu and shit is legit up in the fucking.
But dude,
something,
that's what's
you know.
funny about Billy. Like, if you know Billy, Mr. Allergic to everything and shit like that, you know he's gonna take the easiest shit to get. I've trekked through jungles. I've done. What the fuck you haven't, dude? Stop fucking lying. He's taking the easiest route possible to get to each one of these destinations you go to. As I said, you want to impress me with your black ass? Take your black ass to Antarctica. Shut us all down, buddy. Go show us some.
Take
real
us to
deal
that
shit.
pyramid in Antarctica. Let's see the pyramid.
Dude, there's a girl on TikTok you can follow who's literally in Antarctica right now, and every day she shows you shit and stuff like that. There's no snow, and just look at snow has been, but just talks all this shit. She's literally in Antarctica. Ain't no aliens fucking abducted her, nothing and shit. But nobody's
Dude,
there.
that dude Colin, whatever.
Oh
I
yeah,
forget
we
his
watch Walk Across Antarctica by himself,
Dude,
climb
legit.
mountains and shit in Antarctica. The supposed fucking pyramids that are really mountains that people climb and shit. Okay, that this guy talks
Literally
about.
walked across the Antarctica carrying his own shit.
Basically, yeah, because he couldn't leave the shit
You
behind.
can't leave shit behind. That's when people are like, oh, it's a restricted zone. No, there's restrictions when you're in the zone, what you can't do and
Because
can't
they don't
do.
want dumbass human beings doing dumb shit.
Doing dumb shit.
Crashing planes and spilling fuel and all that type of shit and sensitive fucking.
Or even just shitting, just the
Oh, everything,
bacteria
right.
and the stuff. You could have seeds in there, whatever, and could change the whole entire everything. Could fuck up everything
But no,
someday.
it's because there's a treaty with all the countries because of the wall and the hole that Admiral Byrd went down. And then there's Antarctica where Farting 1 and Farting 2 found the underground.
Farting,
with the
yes,
drop
I'm
ceiling.
farting.
Yeah, you know,
Yes.
because Linda Moulton Howe and all these motherfuckers keep talking about Antarctica. And Billy. Yeah, there's pyramids. Yeah, okay. Those aren't pyramids, motherfucker. They're mountains that have been climbed by people. Like, stop. Stop.
And you can tell by the way this is written that this was written because I forget what year. Fucking Dugan. It's like the 30s or some shit. Maybe a little earlier. Or maybe I can't remember. It was early 1900s. Anyway, but you can tell that he just picked up like an English fucking book, you know, an old English novel or some shit. Like it's like long duet. We in the land of Cam. And yet long again until obeying the commanders of the masters.
Because thy must speaketh in a tongue that make it soundeth like it's specialist.
And oldeth. It must sound like it's oldeth. Yes, because this is exactly how it would have been written, you know, back then.
Right. Robin Hood was there. The Knights of the Round Table was there. You know,
King Arthur,
showed
yeah,
up,
King
right,
Arthur, you know
Excalibur
what I
and
mean?
shit. Merlin
Yeah,
was doing
yeah,
a
yeah,
magic
yeah.
show and shit for motherfuckers.
Yeah. It all was going down, you know.
Word, yeah.
Friar Tuck, Little John.
It's John Little. Robin Locksley. This sounds so legit. I mean,
Dude, it's just, yeah, it sounds old, so it must be real. It says up on the when you got on a ship, and it went up.
A long time ago.
Known in the 1920s, but now it goes back 36,000 years ago. It's just too incredible.
36,000 again. We're reading the same, but exactly what he's reading from. Where do you see 36,000?
Well, see, because there's things that he had to
Hold
calculate.
on, let me make sure I really get up in on this and shit. Dude, I don't even see a number.
Are they in the book?
There's no
is the book over there?
numbers. Nothing.
Is the book over there? Because aren't those tablets, aren't those actual words in the book? Or no?
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, this might be easy to
somewhere.
read. Is the book over there?
Oh no, I can read it. I was just
okay.
being a fucking.
Oh.
I can read it from back here and everything. No problem. I can see everything perfectly fine. I'm just saying.
Fast we fled toward the morning sun until beneath us lay the children of Chem. So they went to the land of Chem. So obviously this is where the Greek kickstart civilization. Raging they came with cudgels and spears, lifted in anger, seeking to slay and utterly destroy the sons of Atlantis. So when they landed and opened the doors to their ship, the barbarians there wanted to attack them and probably even kill them. Territorial, whatever the case may be, they're scared. This is a threat to our land, our society, we gotta kill them. Then I raised my staff and directed a ray of vibration, striking them still in their tracks as fragments of stone of the mountain. So he then raises his staff and he sends out this ray beam. And we have the same exact thing right now in our military. It's called an active denial system. This active denial system is literally a vibration ray that is directed at a crowd or a riot, and it can do three things. It can make you feel like you're on fire, it can freeze you in your tracks, or it can make you so sick that you begin to vomit and turn around.
He held his staff and pointed his ray beam and it stopped everybody.
You shall not pass. I saw Lord of the Rings too.
Yeah.
They stopped in their tracks.
Again, I don't know where he's getting this translation from because I could read everything that he's reading right on the screen right there, and none of that.
Yo, you're not old enough to know this, but that's actually a line from a DOC song who was down with NWA. You stop him in his tracks, show him that I am ruthless. See, he's quoting hip hop artists now. See, I see what he's doing here, okay? It's about his time span of music.
Trying to go the other way. So we have the same exact thing I talked about in the book. I compare these technologies together. We just now rediscovered it, reinvented it, but it already existed back.
Yeah, we just rediscovered and reinvented. We that's
So with that Mac,
you see the army and the police, and they walk around and they just got a staff, and then riots break out, or people go to war, and they're like, "You shall not pass."
They don't even need
boom, and he slams down the staff, and then just stands there, and everybody just looking around. They're like, "What happened?"
Go home.
And some of them are like, "Oh no, we're supposed to attack," and he's like, "You shall not pass," and then they stop puking on each other, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna go home now.
It's over."
We just rediscovered this technology. It's not a new invention. Nobody is reinventing anything. They didn't invent the iPhone. Steve Jobs didn't invent the iPhone. He just rediscovered it.
Right. It was already there.
Yeah, he was out walking one day in the desert, and he tripped over a clay pot, and there was an iPhone in there, and he was like, "Oh, yeah," and that's how iPhones came out.
They found droids.
We don't invent anything. It's already was here and done before and stuff. You know what I mean? We're just stupid barbarians. We're just barbarians. We're just stupid.
Back then. Long dwelt we in the land of Kim, long and yet long again, until obeying the commands of the master, who while sleeping yet lives eternally. This means his body is in one of these chambers, but he's operating somewhere else.
Again, where does it say that? How are you getting that interpretation from what he just fucking said?
Because
it means he's like, he just said that. It means his body's in a chamber and he's commanding from somewhere else. Right. Mm-hmm. Why?
Because it's legit.
I sent from me the sons of Atlantis, sent them in many directions, that from the womb of time wisdom might rise again in her children. So he told his crew, okay, we've been here for a long time in the land of Kim. We've rebuilt this high-level civilization. It's back. Okay. All right. You guys get over here. You guys get over here. You guys get 4 corners. You guys go duplicate what I did here. You duplicate here. You do. This is why you have pyramids in every single corner of the earth.
No, it's not. It's not why we have pyramids on every single corner of the earth. Because if that was the case, every single pyramid on all the corners of the earth where there are pyramids and stuff, and it's not corners, it's because it's round. It's round. Are you going flat earth on us, Billy? Okay. All around the world, we have pyramidal structures. They're not the same. Okay. If they were the same, they would look the same, but they're different. And they all have different languages and different features and different things, and were used for different purposes. We know this because there's actual archaeologists and historians and people who study this stuff for real. And been doing this for a long time. They went to school for it for a long time, and then they've been out there in the field actually doing it, and they actually know how to read the hieroglyphs on in Egypt and the stuff that's in South America or wherever that place around the world, because there's no four corners on around Earth. Okay, so if that was the case, then there'd be pyramids that look like the pyramids in Egypt here. There wouldn't be step pyramids. There wouldn't be pyramids with a base and a temple on the top. There wouldn't be anything. They would be blueprints of what these people do, which we could see in the cases of like the British Empire, where they went out and they spread across the globe the way that they did and conquered things and stuff. And you could see that, yes, this stuff, the older stuff and everything. Yes, you could definitely tell this is from that time period and everything like that. This has the influence of the British people, of the English people and stuff like that when they were out and they were conquering the world and they built these buildings and these things all across the globe. You can tell that when this thing's actually happened and everything. Rome, same thing with Rome. Everywhere that Rome conquered, you can see Roman architecture and everything, and it's all very, very similar. It's all similar. It's all that. It's very. They copied it from boom, 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 boom. Everywhere they went. Okay.
Nah, but there's uniform.
So if these, especially these Anunnaki, so powerful, so smart, they got all this technology and stuff. And this guy, this leader here is like, yo, okay, I'm gonna divide you up into these groups. You go and you copy everything that I did across the four corners. Okay. This is your orders. Copy everything that I did here. Okay. These are strict military dudes conquering the fucking world and fucking all over the universe.
There also be
galaxies.
In front of all these pyramids
yeah.
as well,
Everything. Yeah. They would
be the same.
Yeah. Everything would be the same. Okay. And then these groups, these military groups, precision operation groups. Now there might be something a little different. The stone's different here, so it might be a different color, but they would still make sure. Boom, 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 boom. They would, of course, in Egypt, they had to go hundreds of miles away. They might do that here. They would try and source it, get it as close as possible. They would be nice, smooth, good, all the fucking stuff that the pyramid had, supposedly gold tops and white panels and shone like the sun and energy generated and out. Everything would be all the same. There'd be sphinxes. There'd be fucking temples for the dead. There'd be all this stuff. There would be a thing up inside each one of them. You know what I mean? Going to the king's chamber, all that stuff. But no, it's not. We find pyramidal structures around the world, and they're all different because they were all built by different cultures at different times. And there's lots of evidence that supports that.
No, it doesn't.
We're not going to go and delve into that because, you know what I mean? That's, it would just take forever, but it's real easy to look up. It's real easy to see that you can tell that this stuff is not built by the same people. Certain cases, like some of the stuff in South America and everything like that. Yep. These people conquered these people. So they, but there's no Egyptian influence anywhere. There's no Egyptian influence in anything that's in the United States. We got mounds here. We don't got pyramids. They built mounds. Big mounds.
No,
some of them look like snakes and
Grand
stuff.
Canyon, remember, it is the
because the aliens are reptiles, so
Right,
that's why
yeah.
they got snakes. They
Yeah.
built snakes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
got snake mounds and stuff. Yeah.
seems legit.
Right.
They're all from one architect, Thoth the Atlantean. He was the master architect, the master designer, the keeper of wisdom, the teacher of knowledge and language. Then once his crew learned from him.
Again, did you see that name anywhere in that story? No. He didn't say, it doesn't say Thoth up anywhere on that screen. Nowhere that he's reading from. And again, he's the grandmaster. He's the architect and
He's
stuff.
two.
Listen, I don't know if there's any architects listening right now or anything like that. If you're an architect, okay, and you give somebody some plans and you say, you go there, this is what you need to do. And then you go there and you like, let me do what I want. You're not going to have a job, okay? And you're going to come in and they're going to be like, tear this shit down and put up what I fucking said to do, okay? Simple. You know what I mean? Like The guy who built the Statue of Liberty over there, he designed it. He was over in France and he sent it over here, and the other people put it together and stuff or whatever. You know, they got here. They're like, oh well, let's make some changes and stuff. You know what I mean? But, you know, what if we give her a short skirt? You know, bigger flame. We like big flames over here.
Put some nail polish on her thing. Those sandals should go.
Those sandals. We got to get some hails on them. You know,
It's like a crowny looking thing. I think she should get like a baseball cap or something. Maybe a Yankees cap since it is New York.
So that's not. No, that's not what happens. They don't go around and fucking build different types of pyramids.
Just look at even nowadays how they build communities. They have those communities where all the fucking houses are all the same.
Everything is the same.
Imagine if you go in there, right? And they
I can take you to fucking 5 different places within fucking 2 miles of here. They're all the same.
All the same. Literally.
All the same blueprint. Every single courthouse, almost every single courthouse, except for the newer modern ones nowadays, where they're going back to straying away from boom, 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 but the blueprint, they were all the same. Every single courthouse was like the same and stuff for a long time that they built for a long time. A lot of stuff like that. You follow a blueprint, especially when you're doing something like this. You're populating the world. You're going across the world, and you're going to teach all the barbarians across the world or whatever the fuck he says they are. And you're going to build them pyramids and teach them the powers and give them the technology.
No,
and then,
you see what
and
happened?
then it disappears
it's
again.
The barbarians, they went and they changed the pyramids
And
that
then
was already there. See, that's what happened. They changed those pyramids that was already there and made them more, but they wanted.
No, they crushed the barbarians and they made them. They made them.
But there was
nice.
still a couple of extra barbarians that they didn't get to crush, though. You know, there's always some resistance.
Oh, we're gonna find something about something here in a minute.
He then what? He sent them all around the world to duplicate what he just achieved in the land of Kim, bringing mankind back to Ohio. Now, what they did was, when you go around the world, you see slightly different motif and decoration and the construction techniques, because everybody wants to put their own little touch on it. If I build a car and I teach you how to...
But I thought they were supposed to follow a blueprint that they were told what to do, but then they got there. Everybody wants to put their own little touch on it. Put a little stank on it.
To build a car. Now, okay, now go ahead and duplicate it. Build yourself a car. I give you all the materials to do it. You go duplicate it. Your car is not going to be exactly like my car. You're going to be like, you know what, I want to put this over here and put that over here, and I want to add this little feature here that he didn't think about, whatever. It's going to be a car, but it's going to be slightly different. So this is...
Yeah, because that's how, you know, an alien race or a military, let's just say it's not alien, because we know there's aliens somewhere, but what he's talking about, they're not aliens. Just anything in general, anything like this, a military operation, a government operation, a commander, somebody in charge. Again, general in the army here, in the U.S. Army or some shit like that, gives out an order to his fucking somebody in his thing. This is the mission. This is what I want you to do. This is what I want you to do. You both go there. You do exactly what I just told you to do and everything like that. This dude don't show up over there in this fucking country or wherever the fuck he's going, and he's like, well, I'm going to put my own flair on these bombs and everything I'm going to do. I want to make it a dick pic. I want the bombs to land so it looks like a dick pic from space, from satellites. That's what I want to do. This guy over here, he's like, yeah, I want my name written across this country. Fuck what my boss says. I'm gonna put my own person. That's not what that's not what the guy did. The guy didn't say, well, you see, you know, well, yeah, you can do this what you want. You can go somewhere and build your own thing. Yeah, I showed you how to do it. Yeah, you go ahead and put your flair on it. What the fuck?
This is why when you go all around the world,
sounds like real organized group of fucking aliens and stuff that are capable of traveling through fucking space and conquering other planets and stuff.
All this high technology, you know,
all this technology, everything like that. They're like, oh yeah, but the guy's like, oh yeah, I got a factory. We're gonna make iPhones now and everything like that. And then they get in. He's like, I want you to run the factory. This is the blueprints. I want you to get it. He gets in there and stuff, and you end up getting like an iPhone. I put my own flair on it. You know that other thing.
This wasn't right. I like it.
I don't know. So, but this isn't. It doesn't work. It doesn't do anything. But this is my own thing. But we told you exactly how to make it. It's you know,
a car assembly line is a perfect example. Like, yeah, well, they're in there. Yeah, you know, Add a
And we
little
want-
extra something to these cars. Just these couple cars here. You know, they're a
Well,
little
back in
different
the
than
day,
rest
they
of them.
used to
Yeah, but now they ain't doing
They,
that.
they ain't doing it now. Back in the day, they would put like notes in the door panels and stuff
Oh, I
like
get
that,
that,
all
but
kinds
yeah,
of
yeah.
shit and everything. Like, dude, they would forget. They'd leave Coke cans in the back seat, like under the back seats, but nowadays, this camera and watching them, most of the shit's done by robots or people controlling mechanical.
But the robots
things.
want to do their own thing. You know, they're sentient beings, so they're gonna do their own thing. The robots, are
Right,
smart.
right.
Smart robots.
World, you see these pyramid structures. You see the same. You see hundreds of sphinx. They're global. You see all the different building techniques and these global
Did he just say you see Sphinx all over the globe?
Hundreds. Did he say hundreds of sphinx?
Hundreds of Sphinx all over the globe.
I just wanted to say hundreds of sphinx.
What?
Maybe he said spanx.
I know in Egypt there is. Now I know other cultures like to use lions, you know, the lion, but they actually like in a lot of places in Asia and stuff like that. They have lions, but they're totally completely different poses, different look, different meanings, different stuff to their culture and their history and stuff. The dude is whitewashing everything right now, basically. He's just trying to say, yeah, all this stuff is all blended in. And and it's what the fuck is wrong with you, Billy?
And with the structures, they're all similar. And also, what do you see? You see a human race, but it has now been genetically modified with different markers. In other words, a black man didn't become black because his ancestors were in the sun.
Oh boy. This ought to be good. I So now the aliens got creative and they were like, well, I want my people to be black and I want mine to be I want mine to be light brown and I want mine to be, you know, olive and I want and then that's how we have the different races everywhere. We're again, none of this is in the Emerald Tablets. None of this is anywhere in any of that stuff. I've read the Emerald Tablets and all that. He inserts all this stuff into it. Why, especially this stuff here, why I don't have, I mean.
It's y'all's mans in them.
Yeah, you're trying to, yeah, Right.
That's just, even as a kid, I knew that was ridiculous. I laughed. When I first read that, I literally laughed. I chuckled. I mean, as a kid, I was chuckling. I said, come on, guys, this is ridiculous. Okay?
Sure, yeah.
An indigenous person isn't yellow because, listen, the reason why we're different colors is because they genetically marked us. If you read, I read this biology book, I read this encyclopedia back in 1978 or 1979. They knew this a long time ago. There's a 2% variance in genetic material between the different races of people. And it would take literally multi-millions of years for that to just naturally occur. Are we a human race? Yes, we're all one race. Because you take away all this exterior stuff, it's still just a skeleton and a brainstem and a spinal column, okay? But however, genetically, the avatar body itself has been branded. So if I'm the king that was told to take and go restart this civilization in this area, I'm gonna put my genetic marker. Okay, my people are yellow. My people are blue. They had blue people in India at one time.
The fuck did he just say?
That's where the avians came from. Hello. What is it? What the god? Was it the goddess Vishnu? Which one is the one that appears blue? Yeah.
Okay. So these commanders are supposed to be restarting the civilization, but they're making their own civilizations with blue people.
Blue peoples.
Where did the blue people go? I hope he tells us where the blue people went. I would love to hear, where did the blue people go? What other colors were there? Were there any other color? Was there pink people? Was there like orange? Like, oh, is that Oh, Agent Orange. Agent, he's
David Wilcox.
He's one of the.
They're going back. Yeah. They're going back to their natural colors.
They're making a comeback. They we thought they were extinct. They thought the orange people were extinct, but it looks like they might make a comeback. Maybe. So maybe the blue people might come back someday. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, wait a minute.
Well, if the Anunnaki,
but he takes colloidal silver. Doesn't that make you turn
blue? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's how he's trying to do that. Yeah, he's trying to bring the blue people back that way.
I get it. He's engineering.
But maybe when the Anunnaki come back, because they're supposed to come back, some last year, the year before, maybe a couple years from now, couple years from now,
2030, maybe.
What?
It's coming.
But. Yeah. When they come, that maybe they'll be like, hey, what happened to my because they live a long time.
Where's my Smurfs?
They live a long time. They're like, hey, what happened to my people over here? Let me fix your genetic markers. Okay, you guys you're all the wrong color. This is not my creation. This is not my work. I am what happened here.
But he'll be rewarded because he's been turning people blue.
They're gonna be like, all right, thank you for your service, and they're gonna pin a medal on his chest.
My people are blue. My people are white, Caucasian color. My people, this is how it happened. It was not because of all this white people lived in the mountains so they became white. It's crazy stuff that they actually.
He says,
it's crazy stuff, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Because what you're saying is not crazy at all, man.
You suck.
It's everything you're saying, dude. It's fucking perfectly normal. It's okay. It's you know what I mean? It's right on point, dude. It's wow. That's
mind blowing.
What? Okay.
That's y'all's mans and them. See, the aliens made black people, white people, blue people. There's some pink people, some orange people, some different colors. Magenta.
I hope he. Oh boy, I can't wait to hear more about it. Let's
tell you
marine people.
There's real science behind this. Verified, peer-reviewed science that shows we have a 2% variance genetically that causes these exterior differences. Okay, and it doesn't make anybody better than anybody. What it does, if they thought it would backfire, but in true reality, in the future, it's not gonna backfire. It's gonna come together because we all have a special gift that we can bring to the table, and when we all bring our gifts to the table, we create a beautiful picture. And that's the biggest part that people are missing. We're all individual, and we're all special, but when we come together as one and unite, that's the true power. That's true power.
This guy's gone full fucking David Wilcox.
What up, Keith?
What the fuck is this guy?
See,
so it backfired, but in the future, it's not gonna backfire. It's because we're all gonna come together, and what do we form we come together like Voltron, and we form like a big, huge mecha Voltron monster thing, and we attack. And
maybe the Power Rangers.
Who are we fighting though? What are we fighting? Yeah. We're all our spirit animals combined, and we come together as one. And
we have to stop the Anunnaki because when they come back, they want to make blue people again. So we have to,
because
you can't have blue people.
Because the aliens made us all different colors, everybody, and they thought it backfired.
But
it didn't, because in the future, because I know the future now, because I can predict the future, and I know that in the future that we all come together and hold hands and sing Kumbaya.
No, but they use markers. Like they just colored us in.
Yeah, they colored us with markers.
He said markers. They use markers. Don't color outside the lines. Stay within the lines.
Imagine that back then. There was people walking around. They just had these weird lines coming off of them. Whoa! What happened to you, man? Oh yeah, they were they they came in the Anunnaki and they were coloring us, and he went outside the line, and so yeah,
that's what Mullins and
my
Mohawk,
my markers are a little off.
Corey Good, like some kid drew Corey Good in, and then like the hair was just little wiggly lines and shit, and then he just added some spray. You know, it all makes sense. They use markers. They use,
Right.
and they have the good ones, you know, because they have the ones that have the multicolor too. Because you remember back in the day,
They only
you
use
have the
2%
small
though.
bag.
Only 2%.
Right,
There's
right.
2% difference between each mark.
Right. It's just the color variant.
That's a big difference between white and blue, if you ask me. I mean, there's way more than 2% of, you know what I mean? The color variance there is way big difference. I mean, it's just where the blue again. Where did the blue people go? I would really like to know where the blue people go.
They left Earth.
It's funny because there was blue people in India because you know
They went to
because
Avia.
you had a
No, the
Vishnu
blue
and
people were the first
and
people
who's
to
the
leave the
other
planet.
guys that they
They
must
were the
have.
first people to leave the planet. They went to Avia.
Yeah. When the Men in Black came up and they're like, all right, well, you guys got to go home because we can't keep this up because you guys are a little too.
A little aggressive.
Yeah, a little aggressive, but your color is a little too,
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
stand
compared to
out.
everybody else. You stand way the fuck out here. So we're gonna take you. We're gonna move you somewhere nice. It's a beautiful place.
I mean, we saw what they did to blue people in Avatar.
Yeah, that
know,
wasn't. Yeah.
Looking for a Nightcrawler, you know. Like
Oh
Mystique.
man.
Beast.
Blue Lives Matter, everybody.
Exactly.
Oh wait, no, they
No.
no, wait, no, they
Well,
don't.
a lot of that- a lot
Um,
of that
um,
matter.
I won't-
They do. Yeah, I don't care what anybody says about that. I'm not gonna argue that shit. Just whatever.
Yeah.
People's lives matter.
Yeah. So, but
Just remember what they do to blue people. So they
Power, and that's true revolutionary thought thinking. Coming together to go against this small amount that are ruling and controlling this planet. There's less than 100 people running and controlling 7.5 billion people on this planet.
We're going back to mining monatomic gold, y'all. People get ready. Get the change.
so
coming.
100 people control all 7 point. It's like 7. We're getting close to like 7.78 or something like that. It's more than 7.5 now. There's like 163 different countries or something like that on the planet. So right there, your math is wrong because they all have their own presidents and kings and prime ministers and whatever they have and queens and
Lords,
whatever the fuck they got in each place. So right there, your math is off. So that's I don't know what you're talking about there. And then when you break it down there, then you got other people. You got your state people and everything like that. But I'm not listening to any of these. They ain't controlling none of the motherfucking thing that I'm doing. Nobody's controlling me. Nobody's running my world. I don't know about y'all. Oh, that's good. Well, maybe we'll do that in a few minutes too, after we do this.
I
So,
apologize, folks.
I
I apologize for Billy Costa. I'm sorry.
how? I bet she's gonna be like the Rothschild, who's broken than a motherfucker compared to like Elon Musk and fucking these people. And then we're not even gonna bring in the fucking the sheiks and the Arabs, the countries over there, all the sheiks and whatever they had called themselves over there, the kings and stuff of the people in the Middle East and everything like that. The money that they have is.
They don't even tell you how much they're worth.
They don't have to. They don't even. To just you want some fucking oil? Here you go.
You want to build
Just
a
fucking send us a boatload of money.
Yeah.
Literally, they get fucking boatloads. We send them boatloads full of money and shit like that, like fucking billions and billions of dollars, like every day. Here you go. Here you go. Not just us, other countries too. They're like, we want your oil. Okay, we want your money.
It's Soros, you know. He's still funding everything.
Like, add up just Dubai, just the country of Dubai. Just add up everything that they've spent, and that's the money, the country's money. It's not the people and the tax money. The people don't pay taxes in Dubai. They don't have that. They don't have to pay taxes. There's no taxes and stuff. They get paid money and stuff like that from the government shit because they got so much money over there. Like even Gaddafi, I know the dude did some bad shit, but he did some good shit for his people and stuff with all that oil money and everything that he had. He made sure if you got married, you got, I forget how many thousands of dollars and stuff like that. You had a kid, you got money and stuff. The government just said gave you money and shit like that, okay? Because they have all this fucking money. So much of it. And it's Saddam Hussein at just fucking palaces full of gold, just full of gold everywhere you fucking look. Makes fucking Donald Trump's gold toilet in the fucking his fucking Trump Plaza hotel that he had on the fucking cribs there look like fucking a fucking toothpick. Fucking piece of shit. It's fucking dude's got whole entire buildings made out of gold. But yes, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers and stuff, they're controlling you and everything. But that's only 2 people. Who's the other 100 people? You know what I mean? It's just fucking
The
ridiculous.
Clintons, you know, there's a list they have.
Oh yeah.
All the reptilians.
Just think about that for a minute. Think about that.
I just did, and what you said is
7.5
wrong.
Versus 100. I mean, I'll take those odds in a basketball game any day of the week. If I've got 7.5 billion teammates and we're going against 100 people on the court, we're going to win every time. But they have stolen our ability to recognize our power. And we've got to regain it. And that's what all this is really about. You have to understand where you came from.
I thought it was about alien technology exposed. Now it's about powers. We all have superpowers.
Well,
Everybody.
if you get those powers, you can get that alien technology and then, you know, make things. Things will get better.
And again, I think it's funny that he thinks there's 100 people are gonna like come together and conspire, and those 100 people aren't gonna try and take out each other and stuff like that. Like this fucking dude, fuck that guy. I'm taking over his shit. We don't need 100 of us. 99 of us is good. Well, maybe this guy over here. 98's better, right, guys?
We need to get it down in the 80s.
Because that's how it all works.
Seems legit.
Yeah, it seems totally
Really
legit.
caution
Yeah,
folks.
now that I think about it, I just sat there and I thought about it. It's just definitely seems like, yeah, that's definitely seems like it's gonna work out. And you know, I
This
mean,
man is a fucking genius.
we all, you know, because they fucked up and they gave us different color skins. We're all like too busy fighting that we can't take out 100 people.
That's because they used that marker on you, but a different marker on me, and that, you know, because the marker wars really.
The marker wars, and we lost the
marker
blue
wars.
people already to the marker
Yeah,
wars.
Sorry.
They
Sorry,
didn't.
blue
They
people.
messed. They messed up on that.
Mm.
Messed up, and
You can figure out where you're going to go. And this is all about remembering who you truly are, remembering where you truly came from, and remembering that the divine spark is inside of you. And when we, hello.
The microphone got tired of his bullshit. The microphone was like, "Come on, stop." I can't do this anymore.
Now it's divine powers. Where did that come from in this story? Because at the beginning it was a flood and aliens and a ship, and then in this, and now we got divine powers from what? God, the universe, who, what?
Okay, see, when they did the markers, they took a yellow marker and
Did
they
they-
put a little spark
did-
inside
did
of you.
Did they put some sprinkles?
It was
They
spark,
put some
right.
glitter? Did
Yeah,
they put some
yeah,
glitter?
yeah, the kid was like, you
they
know,
were like,
got artistic with it because you know you can change things. Right, they changed things.
he's like, bam.
Right, you do a little magic, you do a little magic, and you know, there's a spark.
Fucking roll up.
I'm talking to batteries out of these things.
Talk so much
So,
bullshit. My battery died.
You know, when we realize that and we come together, we overthrow them. When there's a lot of these problems that are on the planet that we're facing, and we look around and we see the horrible stories all over the news and everything else, and online, and we get angry and frustrated and go, "Why are they doing this to us?" And blah 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 blah. We got this is crazy, but you know what? We keep participating. We keep participating. So we're in full collusion with the system, whether we want to admit it or not.
Like all the stuff. Yeah, we just got to, everybody just stop everything you're doing in your life. Okay. Just all stop right now. Everything. Don't worry about nothing else that's going on. Everybody, all the people in the hospital with everything that's wrong with everybody in the hospitals and stuff. Old people, you guys got to get up. You got to stop what you're doing. Everybody got to stop. We got 100 people to fight right now, and they've come together. We all got to come together. Let's remember who we really are. We are some Neanderthal. What are we?
Barbarian.
Barbarians. colored in by markers. The aliens colored us in by markers, and so that makes us super strong and powerful. And if we remember that, we can beat the 100, and everything will be golden then.
Damn, did he watch Black Lightning?
And
There
then,
was
then
100
yeah,
games of
everything
Black
in your whole life, boom, magically you'll be woken. You won't be broke, and the whole world, all the problems, everything, everybody in the hospital, everybody, all the old people, all the kids and stuff, everybody, everything that's going on, it's just all is going to magically disappear because we all saying kumbaya, and the 100 people were like, oh, I can't, I'm melting. Oh, what's going on? Oh, we can't stop the 7.5 billion people that are singing kumbaya. Quick to the spaceships. We got to get out of here. Retreat. The plan backfired. They remembered that we made them special.
Gotta go.
Yeah, I thought about it right now, and that's just totally, it all makes sense. It's really resonating in me. I can feel it inside, internally. I believe it. You believe it?
He thinks he's Black Lightning. See, the Black Lightning series of DC, the bad guys were the 100 gang. And see, he thinks he's Black Lightning. And he don't realize that I watched that show, so I know exactly where the fuck he gets this shit from. You ain't Black Lightning, okay? All right? I'm sorry. You're not Jefferson. You're not Jefferson Pierce, man. You're just not. Sorry. Okay? Nice try, bro. I watched that series. It's actually pretty good. Just saying, Billy. Nice try. I'm sure I might be the only person who watched that fucking series, but yeah, Oh, all the fantasy shit that they pull into this shit. Now it's the 100. There's 100 people who control everything. And if the 7.5 or whatever it is billion get together and we all have the same cause, we can turn this shit around. We can go back and remember things, have some technology that we have. But why would we have to go back and remember the technology if we already remembered it and we have the technology now? Because he said we have the technology now. That
we got to remember the technology. The technology is to remember.
But we already remembered it, though.
But we forgot it.
We don't have the staff yet. We got to remember the staff.
Yeah, we gotta remember the staff.
That's
We gotta
what it is,
yeah.
right?
It's like there's pieces. It's like Link trying to save Zelda.
Mm.
You got to find all the stuff and the things and get
He already
different.
got-
Got to
he
get
got
the
a
different
key. He got a key.
swords and got to find all the keys and
He has the
everything.
key, though. He already has the key.
He found the key.
So somebody else got to find
so
the
we got
sword.
to we got to
Right. Okay.
and a
The treasure
staff,
hunt.
and then we got to find a gem to go in the staff, the diamonds,
The forbidden treasure hunt.
and all the
I mean, when you leave out of here, you might go, have money come out of an ATM machine so you can pay for your dinner or something. That's the system. I mean, we're part of it. We're in the matrix. I mean, just admit it. We are in the matrix. You got to go home, and as soon as the first
woke don't mean broke.
Now all of a sudden we're in the fucking Matrix. With the fucking this dude is all over the map. I feel like I'm looking at the fucking 5D awakening conscious fucking thing, and then all the arrows and shit and all. No, oh yeah, the Matrix right now. Oh, the Anunnaki.
But wait,
what?
who made the Anunnaki make the Matrix? Who made the Matrix then? Was the Anunnaki part of the Matrix? They're not really. Someone made and put them in the Matrix video game with us.
What? What?
But then I thought
I
it was
thought
God,
we're all.
and I thought he believed in Jesus, and then he encrypt. So wait, was it
with the flood?
God made?
Huh?
So, man,
So we're all computers. I'm not really. Am I plugged in? Am I unplugged?
No, or maybe that's that scar in the back of my neck.
We
Maybe
plugged
that's where
it.
came from.
Plugged it. Is that? Yeah,
I
maybe.
do have a scar in the back of my neck.
Maybe.
You know.
Maybe we're plugged in and we don't know it. We're
Oh,
just
wait.
because we're in the Matrix, so we don't know we're plugged in.
Oh,
We can't see the plugs.
right,
You guys, everybody out there, check if see if you're plugged in,
right.
or maybe you're unplugged. Maybe we're unplugged.
We know the state's not.
Huh?
real.
How do
it's
we
not
know?
real. Huh?
How do we know if we're unplugged or not?
We
I
don't.
don't know.
Well, he said.
Did anybody take a pill? Did anybody take a pill?
Well, I thought we all been red pilled.
If we know we're in the Matrix, we must have been red pilled.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
because he's telling us we're in the Matrix, because you don't know you're in the Matrix in your Matrix
Well,
unless
he's
you
red pilling us right now.
unless you've been out of the Matrix. So I mean, we all must be special then.
Mm.
comes around, you're going to send that mortgage payment or that rent payment in. You're going to pay those taxes. We're participating in a system. And the goal here is to get enough conscious souls on this planet that.
So we pay taxes and bills and stuff. So we're that's the Matrix.
That's how the computer system.
We-
Somebody got to run those computers.
We pay other people for goods and services instead of bartering and trading people back with goods and services, because not everybody has the skills to do everything they need in life and all that and
Because they don't remember.
everything. So, so we came up with this money system. It's not the greatest system, but it kind of works. It's been going around for thousands of fucking years, to one form or another. But oh, I kind of do see a point. We are the only people that pay to live on the planet and stuff. But again, like I said, like in nature and if you want to go back to living like cavemen, then yeah, we don't need money, Billy, and we can all just hit rocks and go and hunt and fish and
We're barbarians.
we just won't have all your woke ain't broke stuff that you have.
He'll
know
be
what I mean?
driving by in his ghost.
You won't have your battery powered microphones there, and you won't be driving in your Benzes and having your faux fur coats.
Your Gucci, your Louis.
Penthouse suite at the
Holiday.
at the Holiday Motel. So yeah, it's I love how they like all these conspiracy people, these spiritual, they're like, we gotta live like the caveman, we gotta go back then and look at all of them and the things that they did and
like
and
all
how
the
they
people-
was living, and it was all peaceful. Yeah, it was all peaceful. Literally fucking clubbing each other and shit and dragging each other around while they're trying to fight off fucking saber-toothed tigers and other beasts and shit. And
They want to go to Mars. What the fuck are they going to do in Mars? There's nothing there to do except having to build shit and begin the civilization to be able to live there. Like, okay, good luck. Let me know how that works out for you. You're not going to get Big Brother up there. You're not going to get fucking any. Good luck.
they post these things like no chemicals, no, that's just different chemicals. Everything is chemicals. You call yourself an alchemist and stuff, then you should know this, that everything is chemical. It's the dose and how it's put together and everything that makes a difference.
He went to MIT and Harvard. Yeah.
He must have went to Harvard to get to MIT.
Right.
Coming that way.
Well, yeah, depends on where you come from, but yeah.
But no, because he probably took a Uber cab, whatever.
Oh, the Uber took him the long way.
Right. They took a Mass Pike down that way and over that way because it's faster than. It is faster that way, but he gets to charge them the Mass Pike toll fees and everything like that, and so. Yeah. He went that way, and he passed by Harvard on his way to
maybe
MIT.
He said, sir, would you like to get a little tour of Cambridge? I'll take you across the bridge to Cambridge, and you can see some of the important places that are here. We'll take you to Harvard, and we'll take you to MIT. Take a stop. He said, yes, sir, I'd like to be able to tell folks that I went to Harvard and MIT at the same time.
Billy's like, I want to see Quincy Market. The guy drove him down to Quincy Market.
Can you park the car in Harvard Yard? No, sir. I can park in the harbor with you in it, motherfucker. Like, yeah. Okay, Billy. Yeah, you went to Harvard, you went to MIT. It seems legit. And so did Bob Lazar. He went to MIT. You guys are probably there at the same time. And he's a little older than you, but you're a prodigy, right? The aliens touched you when you were like a kid, right? You know what you said? They touched you.
No, he was older because his family was in the rest of the house.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, whatever.
His big house that nobody could hear him screaming in when the aliens were touching him. I got my big house, hundreds of square feet, and nobody could hear me screaming when the aliens were there, and it was very, very traumatizing. Like I love how sometimes he's like, it's all like this great grand story and stuff, but then when he was talking about like seeing Travis Walton and how emotional he gets and stuff, and like Billy's all like, I know he's telling the truth because I feel that, and that's how I felt trying to scream for help and everything when I was touched by aliens. But other times it's like, yeah, I was touched by aliens, and now I know like physics and stuff, and I'm so powerful.
You had 1,000 books.
So I think he's a little confused about his touched by alien situation.
Touched by an alien. Starring Billy Carson. Played by Marlon Wayans.
Gotta get somebody with the eye.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah. Forrest can do it.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah. All right, let's hear some more about this fucking
Silly Billy.
are relinquished from fear. And the revolution of consciousness is going to have a side effect. And that side effect is going to be we're all going to say no. No, I'm not going to go to work on Monday morning. No, I'm not going to pay my taxes. No, I'm not going to keep my money in your centralized banking system. I'm going to remove all my cash. I'm going to liquidate all my assets. No, I'm not going to participate in fuel. I'm not going to buy gas this week. No, I'm not going to even go to the grocery store.
I wonder how that's going to work.
And we're going to see what happens in 1 week when 30, 40, 50, 60 million people say no at one time. No need for wars. No need.
That means you ain't going to be making no money no more, Billy.
I can't. Again, like I said earlier, just everybody just stop. Nobody does anything. Just stop what you're doing and just say no to everything. No to fucking life. No to your kid screaming in its crib because it needs to eat and stuff because you need to fucking heat up a bottle or its food and everything. No, because you can't use electricity today because Billy Carson said we got to fight back the 100.
Hammer time.
Okay. No, all you people on dialysis, you can't use electricity today because we're fighting the 100.
It's a message to the street. Black Lightning is back. Tonight I saw a superhero.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. All you people intubated and everything in hospital on life support and stuff. Just say no today.
Shut them down. Open up shop. I'm telling these quote.
Everybody
today,
say no today. Quotes. I'd love to see how that works out for all the people in jail.
Just say no. Say yes to education.
Because
yes
how's that going to work? Because the gods is just saying no. No, I can't open the door. That's electronic and stuff, and we can't use all that stuff today because Billy God said no. So you're stuck there.
Those people in the hospital, put them plugs.
Yep.
Everybody, people stuck on the subways, everything.
All those people, because you can't use gas. All those people in ambulances on the way to the hospital. Just no today, no gas.
Sorry.
Yep, that's gonna work out great for you, Billy.
No one's going to work. No one's doing nothing. Yeah, shut it down.
Like,
okay.
Listen.
Do you remember how the pandemic worked out? How all those people we all had to sit.
Yeah, he just said, 5-6 million people to stop doing everything. Yeah, just look now, still currently. Go into grocery stores. Shelves are empty still because supply chains and stuff are still fucked up and everything because of the pandemic. Because those people are there's still people dying and stuff. It takes time to hire somebody new to fucking drive trucks and stuff.
I just have a question. Where was the speech at? Did people actually pay to see the speech?
Yeah, because, this is one of his.
Right. You're getting people to pay for this stuff, but telling them at the same time they need to revolt and take their monies out of banks and stuff. But meanwhile, you're banking a bunch of cash from all this shit, but you're telling these people to do the opposite of what you're doing. This kind of seems that way to me.
Well, he keeps his money in a Dame Dash.
Oh, right. No, he keeps his money in the mattress, son. He got it in the dog.
Yeah, next to Dame Dash's money.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Billy's not paying no mortgages. He ain't paying them car payments.
Dame Dash got one of those credit card things. He got his money is over there with one of them credit cards with Dame Dash.
Oh, hey. Maybe they're the investors in David Wilcox, fucking Hubbacar. That's what he's got on the hook.
So, yeah, everybody just stop. We're all rising up. Just say no to everything. No to nothing.
Nope. Did he give a date when we're supposed to do this though? Like, I think it needs to be a little bit better organized because like some people might show up on one day, some people might show up on another.
What time zone is this all happening in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are we synchronizing what's going on?
Right. Yeah, we need some kind of an idea how to work this out, Billy. You don't want to get half-assed.
Are you going to send up flares? I mean,
smoke signals, Pony Express, carrier pigeon.
What's going on? You're going to send us some fucking messages when you're doing your meditations? What's the deal? Well, maybe he'll tell us right now. Everybody's going to say no.
For running down the street picketing, no need for riots, no need to get an attack against the police force and all this crazy stuff like you see in these other countries right now. You feel like, in Hong Kong, they're battling the police in the streets and everything else. All you got to do is stay at home and just say, I'm done. What are they going to do when 40 million people don't make a mortgage payment on the first of the month? What are they going to do when 40 million people don't show up at their jobs? You see what I'm saying? We have so much power, but we relinquish the power because out of fear, we feel we have to keep participating in the system. And until we have enough conscious soul, we're
how to say no. So nobody can do anything about it because we're all saying no. Because the aliens, they came during the flood and they saved the barbarians and they made them different colors, orange and blue and black and white. and yellow and green. Oh, I don't remember. I think orange. I don't remember all the colors. There's a bunch of colors and stuff. Some of them are here, some of them aren't anymore. We don't know what happened to.
It was the first edition of Crayola colors.
We're still trying to figure out what happened to all the other colors. We don't know. The school doesn't tell us that, but we got to remember to say no. We're remembering after all these thousands of years. We remember the technology. We didn't invent any of this stuff. It's not new technology. We just remembered it.
Except for the staff.
And then, yeah. So yes, that's why it's Egyptian Missionary School. Right?
Right.
That all just perfectly made sense.
You have to play in the Matrix. That's just the nature of the beast right now.
No, it's the Matrix.
But once we get to a point where there's enough conscious souls, and this is what
Because I remember reading all those hieroglyphs about the Matrix.
It showed Neo and
Morpheus right next to the tank and the plane and the boat. And the motorcycle. It's Trinity. She rides the motorcycle. Morpheus is the helicopter, yeah.
The helicopter scene, yeah, you know, shoot out the helicopter. It all makes sense now. The tank.
The new one's got the boat. They knew about the new ones before they came out and everything. It's already in there.
Yeah.
This new one's got the boats. They're on a boat and everything. Because it's the Matrix. You got to remember, just say no, like the Matrix tells you. Just say no. Remember, Egypt, alien, Anunnaki, say no.
Right.
Their program has been telling you and saying this all along. That was the top secret. That's the secret. That's the top secret thing that's been going on this whole time. They've been just telling you, just say no. Just say no to everything. Don't do nothing. Nothing at all. No.
Yeah.
I mean, he wants everybody to just quit your jobs and just have fun and stuff. But I like having fun driving cars, but I can't buy gas. What do we got? I don't like this. There's a lot of stuff that I like to do that involves a lot of the things you want me to say no to.
Technically, though, what if you have an electric car? You could
Oh,
still
no,
drive, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying, but if you have an
Well, no,
electric car,
if you get in, but it depends on how you get in your charging your batteries and stuff.
right, true, yeah.
But your electrical car, if you're driving a car, you gotta pay taxes on it and stuff like that.
Oh, right,
But,
yeah,
and
when you
then-
buy it, right.
Yeah, and then all
but
that.
if you
and
already
then
owned it,
we
I'm
did-
saying, and say you have the home charging
And-
station. Oh no, but they
I don't know.
charge-
I'm just saying no. That's just no. Fuck it.
It
No.
doesn't explain enough, man, Billy. Man.
No.
Jeez.
No.
I just want to know these things. What if can we not ride skateboards? Are they
This is the most confusing school I've ever been to.
right? Can we not go outside? Period. Are we supposed to stay?
They all
in our
thought
homes?
trigonometry was fucking hot.
I just-
Try Egyptian Mystery School, okay?
Yeah.
This is not easy to figure out, but I think I'm getting the hang of it.
Bicycle.
planting seeds for a tree that we're never going to sit in the shade of. It's potentially going to happen sometime in the future, but this is the seed laying part right now. You have to lay those seeds, you have to drop those seeds and water them, or it's never going to.
It's potentially going to happen in the future, but you got to plant the seeds and you got to water them. But potentially, seeds don't always grow. So maybe we're all not going to remember. Is that what you're trying to say now, Billy? I'm fucking confused again. I don't know.
So, a couple more here and we're done for the day. We're going to go into some really deep stuff tomorrow. I felt the Atlantic, master of mysteries, keeper of records, mighty king magician, living from generation to generation, being about to pass into the halls of Amenti. These records of the mighty wisdom of the great Atlantis, set down for the guidance of those that are to come after. In the great city of Kior on the island of Undal, in a time far past, I began this incarnation. In these passages, we can clearly see already that the tone is set for reincarnation and regeneration. Very similar to the biblical statement in Corinthians 5:2-7, we grow weary in our present bodies. We long to put our heavenly bodies, we long to put on our heavenly bodies like a new clothing, for we will put on new heavenly bodies. So basically, the whole Bible.
I forgot what what the fuck is it? I don't know. He's just like 90 fucking logical fallacies and everything. He's using a fucking, again, a Bible passage as evidence that what these tooth fucking raw fucking Birdman in the background there is saying that, you know, he incarnated. So this thing is saying that it's going to reincarnate. Just, oh yeah, he's coming back like Jesus. Birdman's coming back. I think he already did. He got.
What happened to him?
He's with
Tony Braxton.
Yeah. But he got Lil Wayne with him.
Yeah, but
you know, and Birdman. You know, yeah.
Baby.
Yeah.
You know.
baby, and yeah, all the Cash Money guys over
Right.
there. You know what I mean?
Cash Money taking over for the
Young Turk,
Juvenile. Seems legit.
Right.
I told you he's been quoting hip hop this whole fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
See?
I was really about reincarnation when you really analyze it and break it down. Many times you're told you're going to get a new body and a new name. That's reincarnation. It's supposed to be a physical body as well. It's not supposed to be this etherical, mystery-like body. It's really a physical body that you're being given. But they've altered it in so many different ways that you can't perceive exactly what is supposed to be taught there. But it's all about reincarnation.
Who did what and what? Where did all that just what? You're gonna get a body, but it's not.
we have a
It's
light
not a light body, but it's
it was-
not
no,
a
it's
light
supposed to
body.
be a
It's not a
light
light body,
body,
but
but
it's
they
not
changed the
the
body
thing.
for the light that
But
holds
they've
the light.
changed it, and so, but
The
it
light can change
basically
it.
that's what it says is reincarnation. Makes sense, right? If you paid for this, you'd be happy, right? If you were sitting there in Egyptian Mystery School and it's Dame Dash TV sponsored it and all these other sponsors, and you still had to pay money for it and everything. And I'd be happy with him up there bumbling and jumbling around and mumbling whatever the fucking through his own. I mean, the dude writes fucking books on it. You'd think he'd fucking be able to get it out.
You got notes.
Right. At some, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
You got
And everything else. The wise man lets his heart overflow, but keeps silent in his mouth. Oh man, listen to the voice of wisdom. Listen to the voice of light. Mysteries there are in the cosmos that unveiled fill the world with their light. Let he who would be free from the bonds of darkness first divine the material from the immaterial, the fire of the earth. For ye know that as earth descends to earth, so also fire ascends into fire and becomes one with fire. He who knows the fire that is within himself shall ascend until eternal fire and dwell in it eternally. Fire, the inner fire, is the most potent of all force, for it overcometh all things and penetrates into all things in the earth. That's powerful. That's powerful, guys. That's telling you right there.
This dude is up there like a preacher.
That's
Just reading from the Bible. It's like, now that's a powerful passage. I'm gonna pass the plate around now.
Well, let me tell you about the
You
word
are
of
God, and the power that's inside of you has a capability of overcoming anything. Persevere.
So you got fire inside you. So you're capable of overcoming anything at all. I'm listening right now.
Wait, according to Rick James, it was fire and desire.
Well, Richard Pryor had the fire on the outside of him.
So
Michael Jackson too.
Jackson.
Michael Jackson was on fire. Who else was on fire? Or had fire on them?
Anything, outdoing any situation. There's nothing too hard, too brash, too desperate. There's nothing that you couldn't overcome. The power and the fire is literally inside of you. Man supports himself only on man supports himself only that which resists. So earth must resist man, else he exists not. It's just a test, guys. All eyes do not see with the same vision, for no one an object appears of one form and color, and to the different eye another. So also infinite fire, changing from color to color, is never the same from day to day. Thus I speak, folk of my wisdom, for a man is fire, burning bright through the night, never is quenched in the veil of darkness, never is quenched by the veil of night. Into men's hearts I look.
Again, am I reading a fucking poem from the fucking 16th fucking century England here? Is what that's what it is. And it's none of this when it's not. I can't wait to hear the fucking explanation he's going to give us on this fucking shit, just like he just did a second ago about the fire inside you and everything. But just thus I speak of the wisdom, for the man is fire, fire burning bright, but the fire is never quenched in the veil of the darkness, and the darkness is never. You must shine in the light, in the light, in the blah, 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 blah. Hark ye, O man, hark ye, O herald.
Oh, Merlin, oh wise one. Come forth, Merlin, I need you.
By my wisdom, found them not free from the bondages of strife, free from the toils, thy fire, O my brother, least be buried in the shadow of night.
What?
Hark ye, O man, and listen to the wisdom. Where do name of form and cease? Only in consciousness is invisible and infinite force, radiance bright. The forms ye create by brightening their vision are truly effects that follow that cause. Man is a star bound to a body. Until the end, he is free through his strife. Only by struggle and toiling, thy utmost shall star within thee bloom out of life. He who knows the commencement of all things, he is a star from the realm of the night.
That's what? That's it? So you got fire in you and you got a star in you.
Well, now we got this forbidden knowledge. What have we learned, kids? Class, can we do a recap? Does anybody remember the important points that Billy got? I mean, he went so deep. It's incredible. Yeah. Wow. The fire inside of you, the spark, the light that was put there before you got colored in because you were clear, and then they put a little yellow spark, they drew it inside of you like a little flame.
It says hark ye, O man, and it says ye a lot, and it says thus. What else do we got here?
More hip hop.
Oh my.
Slick Rick. Hark, who goes there?
So it's really, really, it sounds really old timey to me. So I'm guessing this has got to be at least, 36,000 years old or older. So I would say this is real Anunnaki, and this must be Tooth.
Stop lying.
This is Tooth. This is definitely Tooth. How can you deny? Look at it. It's right there in front of you. Hark ye, old man, and listen to thy wisdom. Where do name of from cease? Oh my, fire thy.
Oh,
and
man,
toils and
look at
boils
my life.
and foils.
I was once like you were.
Frog's eyes and bat wings and
what's in that cauldron? Gandalf showed up with the staff. You shall not pass. We went from fucking Lord of the Rings to Robin Hood to Excalibur.
My brew is about to boil over. I need to stir it. Give me your staff.
But it was Robin Hood men in tights.
What?
Wow.
Listen, Tooth, he's telling you got fire inside you, and you can overcome. You can overcome and be a star. You can be a bright star of his night. And hark the man.
Fire and desire. Rick James and Tina Marie, they knew. They were Anunnaki. See? He was Rick James, bitch.
Be freed through your strife. Become the star that you are. Ye men of wisdom, of powers, and boils and toils and foils of spoils. Gingerbread men. Okay. That's enough of that.
What was the text you
got? I just sent to you. Will it go through on your thing? Because let me see if I can get it up here.
Why is it trying to make me do that?
It came from.
Hold on.
I can't say who. What?
Oh, no, I got it. Hold on. Let's try something different. Come on. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît.
He wants me to log in. So.
Well, it has something to do with. I don't know what one you need to find.
Give us a second, folks. How's everybody doing? Huh? How you feel?
I can't see the chat right now. We're doing some in the background. Oh, folks. The end time madness. They're all suffering from the madness.
Oh, yeah, I can show the chat right there.
They're all shucking and jiving to get as much money as they can. preparing for a raptures, end time madness, all this type of stuff. They all have the plan for ascension, all this crazy shit, but they still need our money to do it. They still need money to get there. What do they need it for? If all this shit is about to change, the circle is about to fucking come full circle and all this shit, then what's the problem? Right? It's like church. If Jesus is coming back, what do they need money for? Jesus is going to come back and collect all that money? Is there a hidden bank account somewhere? And they're going to give Jesus a credit card? Like, fuck a platinum card. It's going to be like the universal card, and Jesus is go shop on a shopping spree. Maybe he's been gone so long he wants to come back and live on a yacht for a little while, get a private jet, go visit some tropical places and shit, you know? Maybe that's what the money is for. Maybe there really is a bank account for Jesus.
All right, we're going to have to dig into that thing more so I can go back through it and stuff,
right.
but we'll have to show that another time.
Okay.
But we found the mountain.
Uh-oh.
We found the mountain. Jimmy Church didn't find the mountain. We found the mountain. I found the mountain. I got a mountain.
There are mountains.
And I'm going to go to the mountain.
Lord, lift us up where we belong, where the eagles fly on a mountain high. Sing with me out. Come on. No? There's a mountain, folks, with aliens in it, and it's been found.
I put up a post about the mountain already, but we got more information on the mountain and stuff, and we got how it all connects together. But we just got to put it all together and put it in a nice little package here and shit as we get it.
Present it properly, not half-ass.
I forgot the fucking tortoises in here. I heard them moving around. Oh, Billy. What the fuck is that shit?
Silly Billy.
What more can this dude talk about? Just stretching shit.
You're an idiot.
And again, they bring the Bible into it. It's always got to tie into the Bible, like the Bible is evidence that this stuff is real.
But they don't believe in the Bible.
But they
he
don't
said
believe in the
Jesus is
Bible.
real, but you know, he was and then he went and studied there and here and everywhere. He studied with Bruce Lee. He studied with the Ninja Turtles, Master Splinter.
He might have known. Yeah, Jesus might have known the blue people because he went to India. Remember, he learned. He became a yogi.
Right,
yeah, he was a yogi in India, and that's maybe the blue people around this. That was a long time ago, so maybe that's when, you know, maybe.
Makes sense. Right.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. It definitely all makes sense. Right. That's the whole thing seems 100% legit.
Damn, and to think he figured it out. You know, he put together the stuff and the other stuff that people had. And he
I know.
put it all together.
I mean, I can't. He's a master teacher.
That's the MIT education.
Yes.
You know, the MIT education. You know, just see what you get when you go to MIT and Harvard. The same damn time. You visit them both on the same weekend. You get stuff like this. You get to take this outlandish.
You can see them both.
Right.
At the same time.
Yeah, literally.
You don't even need to take a whole.
Nope.
It doesn't take long at all. You can boom, beat both of them at the same time.
Yeah.
Just stand right there on the bridge. Be like, wow, MIT. Oh, look at that, Harvard.
Yep.
If you look really, really good, you can be like, oh, UMass.
Is that BU over there? Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Starl
little.
Drive.
That's a little further up, but
If you got good eyesight.
maybe yeah. If you up on somebody's shoulders with some binoculars.
I mean, they got some stuff along Starl Drive. You might be able to see Fenway Park. Nah.
You see northeastern. You can see north. You just like basically from one spot. You can see like a whole lot of universities.
Fair to say.
A lot of really good top universities. I mean, we all the time. We got high.
There's more colleges per capita.
We got the higher
everywhere in the world.
educations.
Yeah, you come here and get smart. See, we're smart. We can handle things. We're smart. We're not dumb.
Oh, we smoke a whole lot of weed, like fucking Redman and Method Man. And how high?
Yeah, but see, our friend who died, we don't tell you about him, but when we're high, he's sitting in that chair over there and he tells us stuff.
He tells us all the information, so that's why we know that Billy Carson is telling the truth.
Billy Carson is not. He's telling the truth. Wait, huh?
Yeah, all that stuff is real.
No.
That's not really old time English. That's
Robin Hood speak.
That's not Robin Hood speak. That's Anunnaki. That's real.
He
That's
robbed from the
that's
poor,
where
gives to the
that's
rich.
where the English people got it from.
Right.
The Anunnaki actually speak English, old timey English, and the English people got it. And then now we speak the English that we speak. Well, no, we
Right.
speak American here.
Right. American. We speak American. The real English.
Because it's definitely not like English over in England.
No, it's not.
Totally
English.
different thing.
Proper.
And then they speak Australian down in Australia, and they speak Canadian up in Canada.
They speak Mexican in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense. Honduras speak Honduran. Got you. All right.
Guatemalan speak Guatemalan. Brazilian speak Brazilian.
Puerto Rican speak Puerto Rico.
Mhm.
Okay, makes sense.
Portuguese speak Portuguese.
Portuguesians. Africans speak Africanian. It all makes sense now. Right. What do Antarctic people speak?
No, because when you
Antarctic?
yeah, the penguins
Oh,
penguins
right.
speak.
I can walk like a penguin.
But no, when you think about it and stuff, it really is this Spanish that people in Puerto Rico speak is completely different Spanish than people in Mexico.
And different than people in Spain.
In Spain versus people in Spain, and then versus people in like Colombia and stuff like that. So that's why it's a different dialect of Spanish and stuff like that. So we're speaking.
No, they all
we're
speak
we're
from
speaking English, but I'm speaking Americanized English. Cool K speaks Canadian.
Yeah.
Canadian English.
Yeah. And BG speaks
Speaks
Australian
Australian.
English. And Jonaside speaks English. Right? And Deb speaks English with a twist.
I don't know who else is. Anybody here from across the pond right now?
Across anywhere. They could be anywhere in the globe.
It could be anywhere on the four corners of the
Earth. With the pyramids. They all live right next to the pyramids too. They all can see them from their backyards. It's a pyramid right there. Everyone can see it.
Yeah, there's no corners on. You could break it down into like 4 parts, I guess. But there's no corners. Where's the corners the pyramids are on?
Well, they're centered where they.
Well,
make
they're
up-
all different because it's like a car.
They make up the.
If I tell you how to build a car and I give you all the parts to build a car, and you're still gonna make it different. No, if you give me you get a kit car, you buy a car, and it's supposed to be like you buy a Lamborghini kit car and everything like that, and you build it. Yeah, you might make it a different color, but no, all those pieces go together a certain way. You have to put those pieces together a certain way. Like if they gave them the blueprints for the pyramids in Egypt and says, okay, now go out and build these pyramids around the world, they'd have to look at those pyramids and be like, okay, yeah, okay.
No, you know what it was? So see, certain ones had less material to work with, and others had more.
Yeah, because there's less rock.
Right. So
yeah,
what they did was
there's not
they
enough
worked with
rock.
what they had.
But back then, according to Angeli, that the Earth wasn't dense enough.
Oh, right.
And so that means there wasn't enough rock. I guess
Right.
it was more like
But you know, too,
like a
like,
sponge.
when they sent him there, like he was a bad foreman because he never went to check out the work. Clearly,
Yeah, I mean, some of these pyramids, there's some shoddy workmanship.
he must have
there,
been one of
I know,
those
but-
like
but so, a lot of
that's
this
my
is
job.
amazing
I'm
because
the foreman, guys. You know what I mean? He just visits the site and goes to sleep in the car.
he looks at
you
the
know?
blueprints. He's like, yeah, we don't need these.
He don't even look at blueprints. He's sleeping in the
He
car.
just like we don't need that. Yeah,
He's
don't worry
somebody's
about it.
cousin's cousin or someone's husband. who's
It's
saying,
easy.
"Give
We
him a
just
job."
need it to go like this.
Right, yeah. You build it, all right? I'm gonna sit out here and
That's
sleep.
all.
Yeah, right. You know, unionized jobs and stuff. You know, fuck it. You know, that's why they still haven't found.
They got
King
some
Hoffa.
of those masons over there from Ireland and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. Maybe they had some of the Zulu warriors too. They came over to help.
Pyramids, the easiest structure to build.
And it makes sense too because remember Billy said his father was part of the restoration.
Yeah. So he would know because
Right.
it's Billy's tooth. So
Right. And his father said when he came back, like, well, I was there and we was
Yeah,
restoring
so
this
he-
pyramid.
and
I saw a picture of you that was in there, and I was like, yo, that looked like my
yeah,
son.
yeah. He saw the door, the secret door that
Right. And he
Billy's
went through
supposed to
there.
open up,
Right.
but
But
he
the
couldn't
father-
open it. He
But his
couldn't.
father could though.
He
He was over there restoring the pyramid. in
Yeah,
space
and he saw
everything.
it. And he saw that.
And then
yeah.
he came back and,
And
told his son.
Tooth was in there sleeping because he's sleeping there. His body's there,
And he
but
looked
he's
just like Billy.
he's up doing everything,
Right.
because Tooth was also Hermes and I forgot who else he was.
Yeah, he's been a lot of people.
Now he's Billy Carson and
Right. damn, you got the whole Raw collective. You got him. You got David Wilcox's Raw. You got Bashar's Raw. The Raw
Right,
collective.
right.
They're
There's a
all
lot of
here.
Raw.
There's a collective, man. There's a collective. Now they're gonna come together and form, they fight the Lions and come together. You know, the Raws and make a super.
Yeah, they're gonna come together
Right.
and make a big.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a. Yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Slayers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right, and they're gonna fight the reptilians,
The evil one.
the rapscallions, the rapscallions,
The black evil white knight.
the
aliens.
the what?
Huh?
Huh?
Well, he's the brother.
Yeah, so that's all we got for tonight, everybody. The last one was smoke.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean,
You're all now a little bit dumb for having listened to that guy fucking speak. We're sorry for that.
sorry, we apologize.
We apologize. Killing your brain cells.
Sorry. But
I'm just trying to make everybody lazy like us. We should have put on like, oh no, that wouldn't have been good if I put on a Billy mask.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, I don't want to
Already
put
have
on a Billy mask. I
on.
don't want to put a Billy
I was
mask on him.
you know,
Yeah,
rough.
I was trying to, we could have done the clown show. We could have done like clowns, and But yeah, that's
Could've
not.
been
No,
more
I'm
entertaining.
definitely not doing
I
that.
got to work on my Billy Carson voice. Maybe that's what I got to do. I got to sound blacker.
You get some more tooth to it. You got to
More
put more
tooth to
tooth into it.
Yeah,
you got to get more teeth into that.
I got to practice.
Yeah.
Be in the mirror.
Just more
spaghetti.
teeth.
Mm,
That's
ready.
definitely. I think we gotta.
Yeah. Lose yourself.
But that's it, everybody. We're done.
It's over.
We're out of here. Till
Bye.
next time. Be safe.
Later,
Peace.